Okay, people, so we are in your entrance slip packet. We're going to walk through lesson 17. This way, before you kind of jump into your classwork, you have a little bit more confidence and you kind of see what you're dealing with here. So we're talking about area here of our circle. And with our area formula, area is pi times the radius squared. And so what we're going to end up doing here is just simply plugging information. We love formulas. All right, formulas, they're the directions. All we have to do is follow them. Now, it's a lot like cooking, where sometimes it's tough to follow them there, more, but if we kind of reread, plug things in, and follow, we should be fine there. Kind of like in the days of elementary school, way back. Oh, let's go pre-K, people. Let's go a little there where they had the rope, and you all held onto the rope as you walked out to the playground to keep everyone together. That's what we're looking to do here. So I do have to notice here, it says find the exact area. Remember, exact area means we leave our answer in terms of pi. So when I put my formula down of A equals pi times radius squared, I know the radius is 3, so it's going to be 3 squared. Again, we're going to leave it just with the pi. So what's 3 squared? Well, 3 squared is 9. So we're going to do pi times 9, which means the area is simply 9 pi. That's it. So again, when they say exact area, you're going to have pi in your answer. Now, for the next one, they ask you, same situation, but let's use 3.14. So this time when I use my formula of pi times radius squared for area, they're telling me, hey, use the 3.14 and multiply it by the radius being squared. So I need to do 3.14 times 9. You can reach for your calculator, type that in. You're going to get the answer of 28 and 26 hundredths. Units of measurement wise, they did tell us that it's centimeters. So since it is area, technically it should be centimeters squared. If I go back up here, again, 9 pi centimeters squared. Again, because it's area, and area is the number of square shapes it takes to fill it up. So again, watch for what they're telling you to use. They told me to use 3.14 for pi, so that's what we ended up plugging in there. All right, and then for question 2, find the area of the circle, all right, if the length of the square is 10. So what we're after here is they're going to hide some of the information that we need. We know it's pi times squared. And they don't just simply give me the radius. But what we do want to notice is they did give us the square. And the square goes from the top of the circle to the bottom of the circle. So what we can see here is it's the same distance from here to there. So what is that item called that goes through the center of the circle, that line segment through the center of the circle, but all the way across the other side? Is that the radius? No, it's not the radius, it's the diameter. Yeah. So what that tells me is the diameter of the circle is. So that is one of the things that we do want to watch for. We're going to see that they're going to hide the information from the circle, and we are going to have to kind of use the information to help us out. Now, they didn't tell me what to use for pi, so I can use whatever I want. So typically, I'll be honest, students like using 3.14. They kind of hear it a lot, and then plus use your calculator as well. And we're used to having number answers, so we can do that. So what's your radius here? It's 5. You can actually plug this all into your calculator at once and type in 3.14 times 5 to the second power. Again, your calculator does not mind doing the order of operations for you. When you do that, you are going to get 78.5. And again, it would be centimeters and then squared. If you wanted terms of pi, then okay, it's actually kind of nice because, well, you don't have to do a whole lot. Pi times radius squared. Okay, so it's going to be pi times 5 squared. Well, 5 squared is 25, and 25 times pi is 25 pi. So again, I would certainly take that. I wouldn't go after the fraction use of the 22/7 just because it's not going to be clean. Typically, the only time we use the 22/7 is if one of our if our radius squared ends up becoming a multiple of 7. And the reason why we say multiple of 7 is because that means we're going to have cross division. So if they gave me that, ended up with a 7 here, again, I can do cross division. If they ended up giving me someone else, like, oh, geez, I don't know, how about someone like 49? Again, I can divide them both by 7. I can do cross division that's there. But again, I think these are your two main ones. And again, most students prefer using the, lost my decimal, didn't I? Enjoy using 3.14 because it's just what they're more comfortable with. But again, your choice. Okay, people, that's it. All right. Remember, your answer keys are there on that GMS Learn page to the far left side. Click on your math videos like you normally do, and on the far left, you will see them over there. If you're having any problems finding them, getting them, let me know. I can walk you through it a little bit more. Enjoy.